there's this silly show. There's this silly TV show called Deadliest Warrior. I'm pretty sure a lot of you know what it is. It's a show where they pit two different warriors against each other from the past, or even the present. And I think the show went on for like 3 seasons. And I was severely interested, even though it was corny as hell. Because well, anyways. As a season finale, they gathered all the winners of the past. Basically, they determined that the cowboy was the best person with a gun. The best kind of warrior with a gun is a cowboy, because of his quick draw skill. Like, no matter what you brought, he would shoot you first. So, with that in mind, Erron Black could possibly be the most deadliest man ever with a gun. Erron Black is a cowboy from the 19th century, and he stumbled upon a portal by accident. How it was opened in the first place, who knows? There's many reasons why that portal could have been opened in Earth. But he went through that portal and found himself in Outworld. Although Outworld is a world full of unknown creatures to him, to a human from Earth, there's Tarkatans, which is what Baraka's race is. There's Zatarians, I believe they're called, which is what Reptile is. And on and on and on. And there's just a ton of deadly sorcerers. Magic is very preferred. There are no guns in Outworld. They don't know such weaponry. So whenever they choose to fire things at you, it would be magic. A lot of Outworld's weaponry is pretty primitive. Boulder launchers and just primitive stuff. They don't even have explosives. So although Erron Black found himself in a completely unfamiliar world, he was still able to protect himself plenty fine. So good that he was often to make his living, he worked for very wealthy people in Outworld as a hitman, pretty much. And he would literally have a bullet with your name on it. He would carve your name onto a bullet and kill you with it if you were on his hit list. That was his signature. People would know that it was him that killed him. And he definitely had himself a reputation in that world. But out of all the new characters, Mortal Kombat has many new characters in the past, ever since Deadly Alliance happened. And there's a reason why, Mortal Kombat 9 was when they rebooted the series again. And there's a reason why almost the entire roster of Mortal Kombat 9 was old characters that we all know of. Because a whole lot of new characters are forgettable. Either forgettable or just not that cool. And out of all the new characters they made so far, Erron Black's one of my favorites. He's a really cool character to me. Because, I don't know, I always liked cowboys, and his story is cool to me, He's in an unfamiliar world, but he's a badass, and it's a fighting style only he knows there. That really makes him stand out. And he doesn't just, he dabbled into some, you'll notice he has grenades, grenade kind of weapons that has some kind of magic inside. He has sand grenades, and he uses acid from, reptile species sometimes, and, he has traps that he lays on the ground sometimes. So he's a little bit of an alchemist. And Outworld has the right kind of materials so he can make his own ammo and guns. And what I found interesting about Erron Black is because Mortal Kombat 11 dabbles in time travel. So what you ended up seeing in Mortal Kombat 11 was a younger version of Erron Black. Like, Erron Black has been around for a very long time in Outworld, ever since he was like young. And when he was in his younger days, he was a hitman, kind of a bad person. Like, he's definitely kind of a bad guy in Mortal Kombat 11. But in Mortal Kombat 10, he was much older, and he must have matured or something, and he became Kotal Khan. Kotal Khan is the current ruler of Outworld, and he was Kotal Khan's enforcer. And there were many examples where he saw reason, and he was just a much nicer guy. So he was a hitman once who just killed people, and then he became an enforcer that was pretty much he kept the law. He was somewhat of a law enforcer. And it's rumored that he actually had a relationship with Nitara, who would be a new character from Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, and those two have something in common. Like, Nitara is a vampire, and vampires are extinct. She's the last one, pretty much, to be alive. And every time a species goes extinct, it's because of Shao Kahn. He gets off to that shit. And Nitara. So both Nitara and Erron have some things in common, They're the only ones with that kind of fighting style, and they're both from different worlds. So that kind of makes sense. A cowboy dating a vampire, who would have guessed? But what else is there to say about Erron? That might be it, actually.